my precious one, you have succeeded. Indeed, you have made it through. I, your Creator, sing over you with joy. I observed you as you navigated the valleys, when you moved through the darkness that threatened to overwhelm you. I saw you when your heart was tired and the weight you bore felt too much. Still, you continued forward. Like this video to claim God's blessings. You held on to my promises. Even when everything around you suggested I was silent, I was never absent. I was always present, guiding, observing, weeping with you, and keeping your soul near to mine. I watched you choose to obey when comfort called, to stand for truth when compromise seemed easier, to love instead of harbor bitterness. Each quiet moment that the world overlooked, each tear-stained prayer, every hidden act of surrender, I saw it all. And I honored each one. You succeeded not because you were flawless, but because you trusted me amidst your flaws. With your $50 super thanks contribution, you're helping to share God's love and message with more people. Your support makes a big impact, and together, we can spread blessings far and wide. May God's grace return to you abundantly. You didn't rely on your own strength, you leaned on mine. You walked forward in trust, even without understanding the entire path. That brings joy to my heart. When you stumbled, you still sought me. When you were tempted to give up, you clung to me. When you were misunderstood or rejected, you still chose compassion and forgiveness. Can you see how valuable you are to me? Your name is inscribed on my hands. Every tear you cried, I caught. Every sigh reached my throne. You made it not because you knew all the answers, but because you held on to hope in me. That's what I desire, not perfection, but endurance, not might, but humility. You triumphed because you picked love over hatred, peace over revenge, stillness over chaos. You reflected my heart, even without realizing it. You mirrored my Son, even when you felt unworthy. Hear this within your soul, I am proud of you. Yes, Ea, Creator of all things, the eternal Ania, delight in you. I call you faithful, strong even in your weakness. You passed the trial, and now I'm bringing you into a fresh beginning. The season of waiting has ended. The drought is ending. The wilderness has served its purpose. Now, the rain of renewal is coming, and not judgment, but refreshing and reward. You have been refined like gold in fire. The heat didn't destroy you, it purified you. It removed what couldn't go with you into your next chapter. I never abandoned you in the flame, so I walked with you. I whispered in the silence. I held your hand through the storm. And now, I will lift you up. I oppose the proud but bless the humble. You chose humility, you bowed where others would have stood in pride. I noticed every sacrifice. None of it was wasted. You gave even in lack, you loved when unloved, you hoped when it seemed hopeless. I will return what was lost, restore what was stolen, and vindicate what was wronged. My justice is exact, and my timing perfect. I haven't missed a single detail. I never slumber. I've been working behind the scenes for your good. You questioned if I saw you, if I turned away. I tell you now, I never stopped watching. I've watched you like a mother watches her child. I counted each sorrowful second and stored your faith like perfume. Your obedience rose to me like incense. I have declared, well done. Yes, well done, my child. You were tested and found faithful. At times, you believed you failed me. But it was in your weakness that my power showed strongest. You feared you let me down, but my love never wavered. It isn't based on performance, it's rooted in my eternal promise. I love you endlessly, a love that can't be broken or removed by any test. Now, my dear one, I lead you into abundance. I prepare a table before those who doubted or opposed you. They will see what I've planted inside you. It's time for that to be revealed, and not for your honor, but for mine. You will shine like a city set on a hill. You will speak, and my words will be heard through yours. You will act, and I will bless it. You were trained in solitude, shaped by pain, endurance, and silence. But that preparation wasn't in vain. Each scar made you more like me. Each loss taught you the worth of what can't be taken in my presence. Closed doors protected you. Delays were divine. The doors I now open, no one can shut. You asked for purpose, I planted it within you. You asked for vision, I engraved it on your heart. You asked for guidance, I directed your steps. Though you didn't see the entire map, you trusted my compass. Now, I will bring you to the promised land. The place you've longed for is within reach. You will enter it with joy, gratitude, and reverence. But don't forget me when blessings come. Remember who carried you, who sustained you. I want your heart, not just your service. Your love, not just your gifts. Walk with me, and I'll give you rest. Remain in me, and you'll be fruitful. Don't let anything pull you away, not success, failure, people, or fear. You are called to walk as royalty and priesthood with authority and closeness. You are not average, not overlooked, not defined by others' words. You are mine. I've chosen, anointed, and set you apart. My Spirit's seal is on you, and my words will come to pass. Yes, you passed the test, and now you will tell your story. You'll speak of my goodness and others will believe. You'll proclaim what I've done, and others will be freed by it. Your life testifies to resurrection. You died to your own way, and I am lifting you into mine. You emptied yourself, and now I will fill you to overflowing. Your next season will be marked by insight. You'll hear me clearer, see sharper, move with confidence. The fog is clearing. The confusion is leaving. I'm giving you wisdom beyond your years, understanding beyond your experience, strength beyond your ability. What once overwhelmed you will now be beneath your feet. You'll step on spiritual enemies without harm. You passed the test too, and I am elevating you. You're moving into new spiritual territory. Hell trembles because of it. The enemy tried, but failed. What I've decreed can't be undone. What I've spoken will be fulfilled. My promises are sure. I do not lie or change. I'm not manna, I am God. Trust me as the doors swing open, as chances increase, as you feel undeserving. Remember, it's not about being worthy. It's about my grace. That grace brought you here and will take you even farther. Don't hold back. Don't dim your light. Don't doubt your calling. I called you. I qualified you. I commissioned you. And I will be with you. My child, come closer, I have more to reveal. Let your heart rest and your spirit stay open. These words are for your inner depths. You've gone through testing, and now the reason will become clear. You're not the first or last to walk this road. I have always shaped my chosen through fire. Testing isn't punishment, it's an invitation into my presence, holiness, and mystery. Look to those before you: Abraham, Joseph, Moses, David, Esther, Daniel, Elijah, Job, even my son. Each passed through trials before stepping fully into their purpose. Each learned trust, obedience, humility, courage. Their stories are not ancient, they are eternal truths. Even my son endured wilderness and testing, not in weakness, but to display strength. He showed you that trials don't mean I'm absent, they reveal closeness. He drank the bitter cup and brought redemption through it. So know this, your trials were sacred. They weren't signs of my absence, but of your calling. I purify what bears fruit so it bears more. I discipline to heal. Your faith has been refined. Your spirit is rooted deeply in me. You didn't see the fruit while branches were bare, but it was growing in silence and surrender. Now, you're not flawless, but equipped. Not without wounds, but radiant. The mantle I'm placing requires a tested foundation. The influence I'm giving must rest on humility. The wisdom I provide must be free of pride. The doors I open must lead to my glory. So don't resent the testing seasons. Don't hurry what I've perfectly timed. You're not late. Not forgotten. You're exactly where I want you. Every detour, every delay, it all had purpose. Lift your eyes. The season is shifting. The tide is turning. The light is rising after the long night. You'll understand in this new time what you couldn't before. Revelation will flow. Joy will flood. The harvest is near. But never forget what shaped you. The cave, the wilderness, the fire. Not to fear them but to hold them in awe. Because you met me there. And I never left. I never will. Your story isn't just you, it's for others. As I comforted you, you'll comfort. As I taught you, you'll teach. As I freed you, you'll free others. Speak with courage. Love with depth. Walk with humility. I am not done with you. This is the beginning. The same hand that held you in testing will guide you to victory. The same voice that comforted you in silence will shout in celebration. And all will see that I am good and you are mine. You are my beloved. You are my chosen. You are my refined one. You've been through the fire and emerged whole. You faced sorrow and didn't sink. You passed the test. Now, step forward, your destiny awaits. And I am already there. You wondered if the pain had a purpose. You questioned whether the silence meant I had turned away. But now you see I was closer than your breath. The crushing, the breaking, the refining, it was all preparation. I was not punishing you. I was preparing you. Preparing you to carry what others cannot. Preparing you to lead where others would not go. Preparing you to speak what others fear to say. You are my vessel. A chosen one for a sacred purpose. And vessels must be purified before they can pour. They must be emptied before they can overflow. What was once confusion is now becoming clarity. What was once darkness is now breaking into light. You are awakening to who you really are, not defined by pain, but by promise. Not marked by failure, but by faith. I see you as whole, even with the wounds. I see you as strong, even through the tears. You carry my breath. You bear my name. You reflect my image in a world that's forgotten me. You bring hope to the hopeless. You bring peace into panic. You bring love where there has been only loss. You have not been overlooked. You have not been ignored. Heaven has watched your every step with anticipation. The angels have stood guard over you while you slept. And I have whispered to your spirit while the world was silent. You are not who you used to be. You are not stuck in your past. You are stepping into the fullness of your identity. You are rising into the truth of your calling. And nothing can stop what I have begun in you. What I start, I finish. What I promise, I fulfill. What I bless, no one can curse. You are entering into the manifestation of promises spoken long ago. Promises you had forgotten. Prayers you had let go of. Dreams you once buried are coming alive again. This is your season of resurrection. This is your hour of unveiling. I am pulling back the curtain. I am revealing what I've hidden for such a time as this. Your preparation has not been in vain. Your private obedience is about to produce public favor. What I have seen in secret, I will now reward openly. Those who mocked you will marvel. Those who doubted you will witness my hand upon you. But remember, this is not about applause. It's about assignment. It's about purpose. It's about souls. You are a carrier of my glory. You are a vessel of my spirit. You are a messenger of my love. And everywhere you go, I will go with you. Every door you enter, I have already prepared. Every word you speak, I will empower. You are not walking into this season alone. You are walking with me, step by step, breath by breath. And nothing, oh absolutely nothing, can separate you from my love. Not fear. Not doubt. Not failure. Not even the opinions of others. You are sealed. You are set apart. You are anointed for impact. Now go. Go in strength. Go in boldness. Go in peace. Go with fire in your spirit and compassion in your heart. Go as a living sign of my faithfulness. And as you go, remember, this is not the end. It is only the beginning. The best is not behind you. It's ahead. The miracles you've seen are nothing compared to what's coming. The breakthroughs you've experienced are only a taste of what's next. Eyes have not seen. Ears have not heard. Hearts have not imagined what I have prepared for you. So walk forward, not in fear, but in faith. Not in shame, but in strength. not in hesitation, but in holy confidence. For I go before you. I stand beside you. And I dwell within you. You passed the test. Now receive the reward. The reward is not just things, it is presence. It is peace. It is purpose. It is knowing me in deeper ways than you ever thought possible. And that, my child, is the greatest treasure of all. You asked for answers, and I gave you wisdom. You asked for strength, and I gave you trials to overcome. You asked for growth, and I gave you space to trust. Now you see that every delay was filled with purpose. Every closed door was protection. Every silence was sacred. Every disappointment was redirection. You were never off course, you were being guided. You were never forgotten, you were being prepared. Even when you felt abandoned, I was closer than ever. Even when your hands were empty, your spirit was full. You were walking through a valley, but I was walking with you. The shadows didn't consume you because I was your light. The pain didn't destroy you because I was your healer. The questions didn't drown you because I was your answer. And now, my child, you will walk in the harvest of your faithfulness. This new season will be marked by not the absence of effort, but the presence of grace. Doors will open with little striving. Connections will come without forcing. Provision will appear in unexpected ways. Because your heart has learned to rest in me. Because your trust has been proven. Because your roots go deep. You don't need to fight for what I have already given you. You don't need to beg for what I already promised. You only need to believe. You only need to walk with me daily, faithfully, lovingly. I am the author of your story, and I am not finished writing. There are chapters yet to be lived. There are victories yet to be seen. There are souls waiting for the light you carry. So don't hold back. Don't shrink into shadows. Don't play small when I've called you to stand tall. Let your voice rise. Let your spirit soar. Let your love speak louder than your wounds. Let your life be a song of redemption. You are not too late. You are not too much. You are not disqualified. Everything you've endured has shaped you for this moment. You were molded in pressure. You were tempered in fire. You were strengthened in silence. Now you are ready. Ready to run. Ready to lead. Ready to carry what once seemed too heavy. You've been refined for impact. You've been called for such a time as this. You are not just rising, you are rising with purpose. You are not just healer, you are healing others. You are not just restorer, you are restoring hope. Every scar tells a story. Every tear has grown something beautiful. Every trial is now a testimony. And your testimony will set others free. Because what I've done in you, I will do through you. You will not walk in circles anymore. You will not wander without direction. You will walk in alignment. You will move in rhythm with my spirit. What once confused you will now become clear. What once delayed you will now be accelerated. I am making the crooked places straight. I am making the rough paths smooth. I am aligning your steps with divine timing. and you will arrive in the exact place I destined you for. Not a moment too late. Not a step too far. You are under my covering. You are within my hand. You are held by my love. And nothing can snatch you from me. Not the storm. Not the lie. Not the fear. Not the past. I have you. I always have. And I always will. You don't need to earn what I've already freely given. You don't have to perform for my approval. You already have it. You are fully known and fully loved. Not in part, but in full. Not conditionally, but completely. There is nothing hidden from me, and still, I call you mine. I knew your flaws before you did. I saw your weakness and still chose you. I heard your doubts and still whispered destiny into your soul. You are not chosen by accident. You are not walking this path by coincidence. This is divine design. This is my perfect will unfolding in your life. Even the pain served a holy purpose. Even the silence was filled with my voice. Even the battles were blessings in disguise. Because every tear watered the soil of promise. Every ache stretched your faith. Every loss positioned you for more. I am not wasteful with what I allow. If I permitted it, I will redeem it. If I led you to it, I will bring you through it. I am the God of restoration. The God who gives beauty for ashes. Joy for mourning. Praise for heaviness. And you, my child, are about to dance in fields you once only dreamed of. You are about to drink from wells you didn't dig. You are about to step into answers you didn't expect. Because I am faithful. Because I am generous. Because I delight in blessing my children. But remember, it was never about the blessing. It was always about the relationship. It was always about the nearness. I drew you closer in the waiting. I taught you to hear me in the stillness. I trained your heart to trust me in the dark. Now, you know my voice. Now, you walk with me and not ahead of me, not behind, but with me. And that, my beloved, is the true reward. Not what's in my hand, but what's in my heart. You have discovered my heart. And because of that, I can now trust you with more. More influence. More insight. More impact. Because your heart is aligned with mine. You no longer seek your own name lifted high. You seek my name glorified. You no longer chase outcomes. You chase obedience. And that, child, is what makes you ready. Ready to carry the weight of favor without falling into pride. Ready to walk in authority without forgetting humility. Ready to receive increase without losing intimacy. I can trust you now. And that trust will unlock what was once withheld. Not as a reward for striving, but as a release for surrender. You gave me your heart. You gave me your yes. You gave me your surrender. And now I give you open heavens. Now I give you the next step. Now I give you the fulfillment. Not because of your perfection, but because of your posture. Because you knelt when it was hard. Because you stayed when it was dry. Because you believed when it looked impossible. And now, I say again, a well done. Well done, my faithful one. Well done, my yielded one. Well done, my warrior in the quiet. The world may not have seen the battle, but I did. The world may not understand your victory, but I do. And I celebrate you. I honor you. I sing over you. Heaven rejoices with you. All of creation leans in to witness the unveiling of what I have placed inside you. It's time, my child, time to run the race set before you with endurance. Time to be who I created you to be fully, freely, and without fear. I am with you. I am for you. I go before you. And nothing can stop what I've set in motion. You passed the test. You stood firm. You believed. You will see my promises unfold like the morning light. Steady. Sure. Brilliant. What once felt far off is now drawing near. What once seemed delayed is now accelerating. What once appeared impossible is now becoming your reality. Because I am the God who finishes what I start. The God who watches over his word to perform it. The God who makes a way where there was no way. You are not stepping into this alone. You are stepping into this with my full backing. With my presence going before you. With my angels surrounding you. With my spirit empowering you. You will speak, and heaven will respond. You will move, and things will shift. You will pray, and miracles will follow. Not because you strive, but because you abide. Not because you demand, but because you listen. Not because you fight alone, but because I fight for you. This is a new chapter, written by my hand. It will be marked by peace. It will be marked by clarity. It will be marked by divine alignment. The distractions that once plagued you will lose their power. The doubts that once held you back will dissolve in my truth. The chains that once bound you have broken. You are no longer a prisoner of the past. You are no longer a servant to fear. You are no longer unsure of who you are. You are my child. You are my representative. You are my ambassador on the earth. I have given you authority. I have given you wisdom. I have given you access to my heart. So walk in it. Speak from it. Live through it. This is not a temporary moment. This is not a short season. This is a divine shift. A permanent elevation. A sustained release of glory. You will build what others only talked about. You will plant what others were afraid to sow. You will harvest what others never stayed long enough to see grow. Because you remained. Because you endured. Because you trusted me when nothing made sense. And now I will entrust you with influence, not for your fame, but for my kingdom. You will bless others not from overflow alone but from the deep well I placed within you. You will pour out truth that sets captives free. You will carry light into dark places. You will stand firm where others fall. Because I have made you unshakable. Because I have trained your hands for battle and your heart for love. You have been prepared in private, and now I will present you in public. Not for applause. Not for attention. But for impact. So that the world may see and know that I am God. That I am still moving. that I am still speaking, that I am still saving. And you, my child, are a living testimony of grace, of glory, of transformation, of triumph. You passed the test. And now you walk in the reward. The reward of deeper intimacy with me. The reward of clarity in your calling. The reward of confidence in your purpose. No longer second-guessing. No longer shrinking. No longer apologizing for the anointing I placed on your life. You will walk with boldness. You will lead with humility. You will love with my heart. You will live with eternity in mind. Because you know now this life is not about comfort. It's about calling. It's about surrender. It's about becoming the reflection of my Son. And you are becoming more like him every day. You are becoming love in motion. You are becoming truth embodied. You are becoming light in the darkness. And the world needs what I have placed inside of you. There is no one else with your fingerprint. No one else with your assignment. No one else who can reflect me to the people I've called you to. You were born for this. You were made for this. You were anointed for this very moment. Do not look to the left or the right. Do not compare your path to another. What I am doing with you is unique. It will not look like theirs. It was never meant to. You are not a copy. You are a creation. You are not overlooked, you are hand-picked. I saw the end from the beginning, and I called you worthy. I called you chosen. I called you mine. Before you ever took a breath, I wrote your name in my book. Before your first step, I had already paved the way. And now, my child, your time has come. You will not walk in fear. You will walk in freedom. You will not carry shame. You will carry glory. You will not be driven by striving. You will be led by peace. For my peace will guard your heart and your mind. My presence will be your daily portion. My joy will be your strength. My word will be your compass. And my spirit will be your constant companion. You will go out with joy and be led forth with peace. Mountains will move at your faith. Giants will fall at your obedience. Walls will crumble at your praise. Not by might. Not by power. But by my Spirit. This is a supernatural season. A time of signs, wonders, and divine surprises. Things that took years will happen in moments. Things you stopped praying for will come back to life. Old dreams will breathe again. New doors will swing open. Your feet will walk on ground you once only saw in visions. And you will say, "This is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in my eyes." Yes, it is marvelous. You will marvel. Others will marvel. But it will not be a mystery. You will know it was me. I am the one who made a way. I am the one who lifted you. I am the one who never left. And I will be the one who brings it all to completion. So rest, my child. Not in complacency, but in confidence. Rest in the truth that you are held. You are secure. You are aligned. And you are loved. Let the past stay behind you. Let the lies fall to the ground. Let the weight you once carried be laid at my feet. For you are not who you used to be. You are not defined by what happened. You are not limited by what was lost. You are defined by my voice. You are shaped by my presence. You are fueled by my spirit. And you are led by my hand. Now rise. Take your place. Take your seat at the table I prepared. Take hold of every promise. Every word. Every inheritance. Because it is yours. You are my beloved. You are my royal priesthood. You are my warrior bride. And I rejoice over you with singing. You passed the test. And now this is your time. Your time to build. Your time to plant. Your time to reap. Your time to overflow. Your time to shine. And everywhere you go, my glory will follow. Not because of who you are, Elania, but because of who I am in you. And Broken Bar will never leave you. Broken Bar will never forsake you. I am the Lord your God. And you, childer, you are mine. Not for a moment. Not for a season. But forever. You are mine in the valley and on the mountain. You are mine in the silence and in the song. You are mine when the crowd cheers and when the room is empty. Nothing can undo my claim on you. No mistake can revoke my grace. No failure can cancel my love. No enemy can snatch you from my hands. I have written your name on my palm. I have sealed you with my spirit. I have surrounded you with my angels. You are covered. You are guarded. You are guided. I delight in you. I sing over you with joy. Even when you thought no one saw, I saw. Even when you thought no one cared, I cared. Even when you felt forgotten, I remembered. And now I say again, you passed the test. You endured the fire. You stood through the storm. You didn't quit. You didn't turn away. You held on. And now I'm lifting you. I am releasing you. I am launching you into what eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. What I have prepared for you will not just bless you. It will bless generations. Your children will walk in peace because of your obedience. Your house will know my presence because of your surrender. Your legacy will shine with my glory. Because you chose me. When the world pulled at you, you clung to me. When lies whispered, you listened for my truth. When the way was hard, you kept your face set like flint. And I have seen it all. I have recorded it all. I have smiled over every small yes, every whispered prayer, every step of faith. And now, I will open the heavens over your life. You will lack no good thing. You will walk in divine health, peace, and provision. Not because of what you've earned, but because of who I am. Because I am your Father. Because I am good. Because I keep my word. You are not entering this new chapter alone. I go before you. I stand behind you. I walk beside you. And I live within you. The road ahead will not be without challenge here. but it will be filled with victory. There may be battles, but you will win them. There may be tests, but now you know how to pass them. Because your eyes are on me. Your heart is fixed. Your spirit is anchored. You are steady. You are focused. You are fearless. You are mine. And nothing or nothing can separate you from my love. Not height or depth. Not past or future. Not angels or demons. Not life or death. Nothing in all creation can pull you from my embrace. I chose you. I love you. I have always loved you. And I always will. So breathe now. Rest now. Rejoice now. Because your story has just begun.